I want to talk to you guys about adversity. Raise your hand if you have goals, dreams, things you want to achieve, milestones you'd like to reach, things you'd like to accomplish. Raise your hand. Everybody does, right? Everybody does. Everybody says that they want to achieve something until adversity happens. And then when adversity happens, people bend the knee. And so we're going to talk about adversity today. I'm going to start by talking about my addiction. And I think I briefly touched on this before, but I'm going to say it again. There was a period in my life where I was heavily addicted to, substances. I was partying all the time, drinking all the time. I do, substances for 72 hours, pass out for 24 hours, wake up, do it all again. And I was at a period where I hit rock bottom. I was in debt to bad people. I got fired from all my jobs and I literally had nothing. And at that point, I was fortunate enough to have found God. My grandma actually came into the room and read the Bible and, guided me to God. And I guess you could say God saved my life. And from that point, I started building my online business. And here's the thing with adversity is you guys are gonna get hit with adversity literally every single year. Sometimes it's every single week. Sometimes it feels like it's every single day. How many of you guys have ever felt like that before? It's almost like it's every day something happens, right? So after I overcame my addiction, I started, working on my fitness goals. I found this girl, I fell in love with her. I was working at an Irish pub. She was the server at the pub. We decided we were gonna move to Australia together. And then last minute, I decided I wanted to build my online business, so I stayed in Canada. So she went to Australia, I stayed in Canada. We did long distance for 6 months. And then after 6 months, she broke up with me over FaceTime. And who here's ever been through a heartbreak? Worst feeling, you haven't yet. Yeah, good. Good, all right? It sucks. It sucks. But it was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. It felt like I was getting my heart ripped out of my chest. And again, I had been on this positive trajectory. I was starting my online business. I was doing fitness competitions, and all of a sudden, just like that, I lost everything. And it felt like in the moment that I was never gonna recover. And that's the thing about adversity, right? Every single time you get hit with adversity, or every single time you have a major setback in your life, it feels like you're never gonna recover. It feels like this is the end of the world. How many of you guys ever feel like that? This is the end. This is I don't know how I'm gonna make it through this. So first time I went through adversity was my addiction. And on the other side of my addiction, I ended up getting sober and started, working on my fitness goals and became a fitness competitor. Second time that I went through major adversity, after me and Brittany broke up, I decided I wanted to start my online business and I was gonna go after my dreams and I was gonna chase my dreams. So the breakup that I thought was gonna break me actually turned into me starting my online business and going full time. 6 months after the breakup, I ended up hitting $10,000 a month in my business, and then my business grew ever since. Fast forward to running Aesthetic Nation, my business, and this is the thing. Usually adversity hits you when things are going good. That's how it works, all right? Everything's going good, life's amazing, and then bam! All of a sudden adversity strikes. So next major adversity I had in my life was another breakup. Again, women are trouble, all right? I'll tell you that for free. I'll tell you that. Major breakup, and this is when Cole was working for me at Aesthetic Nation. The girl was a trainer on my team. And when we broke up, I felt like my world was ending. I imagined myself marrying this girl. I imagined myself having a life with this person. And when we broke up, I literally thought my world was over. Next few months, I was partying, drinking, doing stupid stuff. And on the back end of that adversity, Cole and I ended up starting PT Domination. And so what felt like this thing that was about to break me actually turned into the thing that made Cole and I who we are today, PT Domination. And guys, starting PT Domination has been such an amazing thing. And over the course of the last, we've been building the business now for 7 years. Here's what I want you guys to understand, all right? If you guys want success, if you guys want major success, if you guys want to win in life, you have to fail. Failure is a part of the equation, because building PT Domination to the level where it's at right now, where we're making $1 million a month, things are growing, things are scaling. The only way that we got that is by getting punched in the face over and over and over and over and over again. And we just keep getting back up and we keep moving forward. PT Domination is going amazing, right? One of my buddies calls me. He's like, I want you to buy the gym with me. I was like, okay, cool. I was like, I'll buy a gym with you as long as you bring my business partner, Cole, in. So Cole decides to come in. We decide to become all equal partners. Everything's going amazing. Gym's going amazing. What happens? COVID. And so we decided we weren't going to shut down. So when we decided we weren't going to shut down, who here saw the free BC stuff? Who here was around for that? We decided we weren't going to shut down. We decided we were going to stay open. And all of a sudden, now the major adversity is the government is coming after us and threatening lawsuits, threatening to take our bank accounts, threatening to throw us in jail. Major adversity. We ended up getting the gym shut down for 6 months. Cole and I were losing literally $50,000 a month because we still had to pay our rent, we still had to pay our employees, we were still doing all this stuff, and we couldn't make any money because the gym was shut down. Major adversity. In that period of my life, I promise you guys, for that 6 to 12 months, I had no idea how I was gonna make it through. Every single day I felt like I was gonna fail. Because half of Kelowna loved me, because they're like, oh my God, this guy's taking a stand for our freedom. And then half of Kelowna hated me because they're like, oh my God, this guy doesn't care about health. And here Cole and I are, we're just like, we're just trying to figure it out. Every single day that I was going through that, I had no idea how I was gonna make it through. Word of the day, it's important. Write it down, burn it into your brains, put it on your sticky notes, get a tattoo with it. Write this word down. This is important. Resilience. The difference between the people that get to success and the people that stay in the exact same place is the people that get to success have resilience. Every single day, there's something that gets dropped in mine and Cole's lap. Every day. Every day.
B's explaining the side of adversity and resilience to do with COVID hitting the gym. But also, me and him will both tell you that COVID is the best thing that ever happened to us, because COVID is what also 10x PT Dom.
Yep.
So we got fucked over here, and it was the most stressful thing in the entire world. But then we also looked at the market, made a pivot in PT Dom, and went from making how much a month?
The month before COVID, we were making 20K a month in the business. The month after COVID, we made 150. This is another lesson I need you guys to understand, because this is called life mastery, all right? This is where the shit gets good. When everybody else sees adversity, you see opportunity. When everybody else sees adversity, you see opportunity. That's the secret, you guys. Is most people, when they're looking at life, are finding the problems. They're like, oh, this thing's going wrong, this thing's going wrong, this thing's going wrong, this thing's going wrong. Bro, this just happened to me. I literally just got my Instagram account restricted yesterday. Bam, can't go live for 365 days. Most people would be like, oh my God, like that's where you grow your business, like that sucks, blah, blah, blah. I literally spent 2 hours bitching and complaining to Cole about it, and then I was like, okay, it's time to figure it out. And now I'm studying, learning, and figuring out how to optimize my strategy better. Most people, when they see adversity, they just see the problem. Successful people see adversity and they see the opportunity. And you have to be that type of person. Same thing. You know, a few months ago, landlords comes in, decides they're gonna shut our doors, shut us down completely. Half of Kelowna loved us, half of Kelowna hated us. We were like, okay, well, we can either, number one, fold the gym and just give up on our dream. Even though we said we wanted to have the best gym in Canada, we said we wanted to be able to mentor youth, we said we wanted to like have this space where people could come and work out, exercise, work on their mental health. Not to mention, we just fought for this gym for the last 4 years, invested millions of dollars trying to get it to work. So we could fold like everybody else would have done, or we could make the decision that this was gonna be the best thing that ever happened to us. We found the biggest building that we could find in West Kelowna, and we turned it into this, what you guys see today. Most people see adversity as the thing that holds them back. You have to make the decision that you see adversity as the opportunity. I want you guys to remember this statement, all right? This is important. Every adversity brings the seed of equal or greater opportunity. Every adversity brings the seed of equal or greater opportunity, which means that the bigger the adversity is, the greater the opportunity is. The bigger the adversity is, the greater the opportunity is. When you can train your mind to think like that, when you can train your mind to like make the decision that in every single situation you are a winner. That's how I view it. Every single situation I win. Why? Because if I get the result that I want, I'm a winner, because that's all I do is win. And if I don't get the result that I want, that means I'm going to take this adversity and transform it into something that actually benefits my life. That addiction that I went through, right? That addiction that I went through. I know a lot of people that went through that addiction that are still in that place. There's still nightclub bartenders. They're still working at nightclubs. I went to Calgary, I like went up to the bar and I saw one of them and I'm like, what the f***? You still living that life? Bro, that was 12 years ago. I left high school behind in high school. But a lot of people, they don't use, and this is the fucking secret, okay? A lot of people get to adversity, major injury, girlfriend breaks up with them, you know, somebody passes away in their family, they get sick, something major happens in their life that like throws them off course. And then they use that adversity as the reason that they can't succeed. How many of you guys know somebody like that? Oh, this major thing happened, so that's why I can't, because this major thing happened, that's why I can't, you know, I was gonna be a pro and then this happened, right? We hear that all the time. And I'm telling you guys, the secret sauce is when you're in the middle of adversity, you start looking for the opportunity. Write this down. How does this benefit me? See, most people are looking at adversity and thinking to themselves like, oh, why is this happening to me? Woe is me. This is so hard. And listen, I get it. When hard happens, it sucks. Write this down. Feel it, drop it, move on. Feel it, drop it, move on. That's the rule. I get it. Sometimes things are gonna happen in your life that suck. Girlfriend breaks up with you, best friend leaves town, you don't get into the school that you want. I get it. That's life. And if you stay hung up on those little things, the little adversities that happen, or the major adversities that happen, you will never be successful. There's a reason they call it the 1%. I want you guys to understand this, okay? This is important. Being successful has nothing to do with your level of skill, period. Nothing. Zero. Nada. Because I know guys, when I was playing high school football, that were the best on the team by far, by a long shot. Those guys aren't the guys that are playing in the NFL or CFL. The guys that are playing in the NFL or CFL were the guys that were the hardest workers on the team, because over time, that work ethic, that coachability, that hunger led them to success. Same thing with me. I was a dumbass in high school. I'm not gonna lie. The only reason that I made it is I developed the character traits that we talked about during Young and Ambitious. Resilience, integrity, work ethic, hunger. I outwork people, I outlast people, I'm resilient. I look at adversities as opportunities. My goal in life is I wanna meet Boston in 5 years' time from now, and I want you to be a bodybuilder, and I want you to look me in my eyes, and I want you to be like, bro, I did it. I wanna meet you in 5 years, Caden, and I want you to be a millionaire because of your clothing business, and I want you to be like, bro, I did it. Keenan, I want you to come to me, I wanna talk to you, and I want you to be like, bro, I'm the best in Canada. I got chills talking about that right now. And the only way that that is going to happen, I can't do anything for this. I can't do anything for you after this. Obviously, if you guys reach out and you have a problem, I'm gonna answer. But like, this is on you. It's on you. It's on you. It's on you, it's on you, it's on you. I have nothing to do with your success after this. All I can do is plant a seed. And the seed that I'm gonna plant today is that every single one of you guys can achieve every single goal that you ever set for yourself, as long as you do not allow adversity to get in the way. Because that's what most people do. It gets hard, they quit. It gets hard, they complain. It gets hard, they give up. It gets hard, they look for something else to do because this thing is not panning out the way that it's supposed to. Meanwhile, there's people like me and Cole, came from the trailer park, came from nothing. People like to talk shit. All we do is work. Every day, work. Every day, work. Every day, work. Set a goal, achieve it. We're just working. Sometimes bad happens, we're like, well, moving on, working. That's it, work. Every single one of you guys can do this. All of you. You have to develop the mindset that nothing will stop you. That is the secret. Nothing will stop me. I am unstoppable. I am untouchable. I'm an immovable force. The universe bends to my will. Every single one of you has access to that ability, but you have to go internally. Jude, you can't look at Kyle to try to save you. He's not gonna save you. He can help you, he can coach you, he can guide you, but you have to make the decision like, bro, I'm gonna show everyone. I'm gonna show everyone. You have to make the decision, I'm gonna show everyone. People are gonna watch me and then they're gonna wonder how I did it. You wanna know how I did it? Every single day I showed up and I did the work. 365. Even on my days off, I'm dreaming about being successful. I'm dreaming about the next move. I'm planning my next move. I'm methodical. I never take my eyes off the prize. And when life gets in the way and tries to throw me off path and tries to give me something that's a test, I use that test, I transform myself, and I emerge on the other side because all I do is win. Bro, that's a mindset. It's funny because I think that people hear the term mindset all the time. You guys hear that, right? Mindset. It almost sounds cheesy. Mindset. How do you have a mindset? It's simple. Right? Set your mind. Mindset. Divide the word into two and then set your mind on what? Success. And if your mind is set on success, then that's all you see. I don't see all the bad that happens and go, I see all the bad stuff that's happening and I'm like, how do I transform this into success? Does that make sense? Guys, when you leave here, like, you can't just set a goal, because if you just set a goal and you don't have a plan to back it up, a goal without a plan is just a wish. And that's what a lot of people do. They wish. I want to be a millionaire one day. I want to have 100,000 social media followers. I want to be a famous professional photographer, a videographer. I want to make money from my wishing. You got to have a vision, then you got to have an action plan, and then you got to make the decision that nothing will stop you. No injury, no sickness, no death in the family, no girlfriend breaks up with me, no friends don't believe in me, no family doesn't believe in me, nothing. Nothing will get in my way. And if you make the decision and you stay consistent and you stay committed and you never give up and you stay resilient and you don't let adversity get in the way, I promise you, you can achieve anything that you want in life. Period. Full stop, no questions asked. So my question for you, and I want to leave you with this, is what are you going to do with this information? What are you going to do? Because you could take the last 12 weeks and throw it in the garbage and do absolutely nothing with it. Because most people do. But I believe that you're in this room because you're not most people. Am I correct in saying that or incorrect? Yes. I'm correct. Which means that you take this information, you go home, you digest it, you sit with it, and you make the decision that nothing will ever stop you from achieving your goals. Nobody can ever say anything that will cause you to doubt yourself. And if you're around people that don't believe in you, that don't have your back, that don't support your goals, that tell you you're crazy, cool. Stop telling them your goals and then go do it. Because one day they're gonna ask you how you did it. The same people that talked to me 5 years ago are asking me for employment. That's the mindset. Same people that used to talk about Cole became one of our clients and loves the hell out of us. That's the mindset. It's like they're gonna talk. Repeat after me, let them talk. Let them talk. Let them talk. Let them talk. I want them to talk. I want you to be talking about me. Because while I'm focusing on my goals, while I'm focusing on achieving the things that I want, you're thinking about me, homie. I'm not thinking about you. It doesn't matter. I know a lot of people in Kelowna talk about me. You're talking about me. I'm driving my Lambo. I don't care. That's the mindset. Every single one of you guys in this room has the ability to be massively successful if you make the decision that nothing will stop you. There's not a force on this planet that will stop you from achieving your goals. If you want to be a millionaire, do it. You want to be a famous football player, do it. You want to blow your clothing brand up, do it. You want to be a pro bodybuilder, do it, bro. Do it. And let nothing stop you. That's what's up.